I'm Susan Grant, GCU's Community and Public Engagement Coordinator. I organise Food for Thought with Queen's Cross Housing Association. It's a free monthly talk series by researchers from the university on a whole range of topics. It takes place in venues across the north of Glasgow, in and around the Queen's Cross Housing Association area, and it's open to tenants, friends and all members of the community. You can register for our talks on Eventbrite, or you can contact the Housing Association directly on 589 7428. Our next Food for Thought is on Thursday the 25th of April at the Firhill Complex between 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock. It's called Sport and Social Change, and like all our talks, it has real relevance for society and all our lives. I've invited the two speakers, John and Robert, to share a little bit more about what you can expect. We really hope you can join us. Thank you.
Good morning, Susan. Robert Kielty here, Programme Leader for International Sports Management here at Glasgow Caledonian University. Next week we'll be presenting the work that we've been doing the last 6 to 8 years, looking at positive change for young people, particularly working in communities all over Scotland. But next week we'll be focusing on the work that we've been doing in Glasgow alongside the university students. And basically it's all about using the power of sport and also people's decision making as they go through school and go into early adulthood and into college or education. What we're finding is that the one-to-one mentoring that young people receive at an early age is absolutely critical for their career choices later on. And we will also be presenting case studies of real people that we've worked with, quite a lot of them in postcodes of areas of deprivation, and we're looking at the power that sport has had on their career and future life. So very much looking forward to presenting that next week.
Hi, I'm Professor John McKendrick of the Scottish Poverty and Inequality Research Unit of Glasgow Caledonian University. Now, what I'm going to talk about is a pet project of mine. For the last few years, I've been looking at the stories that people tell about where they grew up in Glasgow, and more particularly the stories of successful Scottish professional football players. Now, invariably what happens is they grow up in an area which today tends to be portrayed as being a bad place, but we have to change the people, we have to change the character of the place. But what's interesting about these autobiographies is a very different story of Glasgow is told. It's a story in which these places are rich places that provide lots of opportunities, and rather than being a problem, these stories, or these places rather, are presented as being places that allowed a talent to flourish. So it's a very different story of Glasgow. It's a story of sport, it's a story of sport and social change, and I'm looking forward to sharing my thoughts with you.